Hey everyone, Keegan here. So I got to thinking today a little bit about long term and short term. I talk to a lot of CEOs on a daily basis and a lot of business owners on a daily basis regarding their health and their fitness and the health of their company. And one of the main things that I'm mostly attempting to get across is that everything that's on the inside is on the outside. So what we carry on our inner condition creates our outer condition, including our businesses. And when leaders and CEOs, business owners, and people who are in charge of other people and people who are responsible for other people take that level of responsibility to not only create a longevity approach within their business, but to understand that there is no difference between a longevity approach in your business with employees or people who are working for you and maybe your typical meetings that you may see where we're sitting and we're talking numbers. And while that's important and that is a main factor in business, some of the often unconsidered parts of business are the longevity of the employees that are working for us, the health, the current condition of the employees that are working for us, and our current condition. I've worked with so many CEOs and business owners and leaders who have basically sacrificed a lot of their health for their business to quote unquote succeed. And one thing that I always ask is that really success? I mean, if it was at a cost and you paid the price and your health was the cost, is that really a success? And someone brought up to me Steve Jobs, and they said what a life he had, what a great success he had. And at one point in the conversation, I kind of had to stop and take a pause and think. The way that he shriveled up and he went away in his health is not the way I want to go. I want to have somewhat of a predictable future with my health, and to understand, just like most owners want to understand their business, we want to understand our health that way. We don't want to just get caught blindsided wondering, maybe sitting in a doctor's office like some people I have talked to, wondering what the next step is, because that's a really humbling thing that happens to a lot of people that sacrifice their health and their fitness. And the modern way of exercising and the modern way of diets and nutrition, if they really worked, there would be a fundamental approach that really included everything. Everyone's got an opinion on nutrition and fitness, but I would, more lend towards longevity, more lend towards how can I stay on this planet longer and how can I sustain myself longer and my cells longer. And with this approach, this starts to apply, of course, because it's coming from the inside, to business, to other areas. It affects everything in our life, more than I've seen anything else affect anybody's life. When your health and your wellness is put first as a number one priority, and there's no second guessing anymore that fundamental thing, and business doesn't all of a sudden become, oh, no, I got to run to a meeting, I got to do this, I got to do that. I see it so much, and it's a poison, it's a detrimental thing. And some of the old wise sages used to say, when they were asked, what is poison? And they said, anything that is not needed. So do we need to be more stressed out about that next meeting or that next business acquisition or that next thing in business? Or can we find more peace and tranquility in our life and in ourself, in our cells, and understanding cellular nutrition and cellular hydration and all of these very important factors to living a good, clean inner life so that we live a good outer life. And then we can pass these values on to the people we lead, who we are ultimately responsible for. So, we don't ever want to end up like that. I know I never want to end up like that business owner who is smoking and drinking and trying to kind of numb the day at the end of the day, and really is not showing an example of health, wellness, and fitness to his community or her community, because what does it really mean to own a business? What does it really mean to be a CEO, to be an executive, to be, in that office? What does it really mean? It means so much more when we realize how important we are to other people, and that it's not all about us. It's more about all these people that are watching us, that are counting on us. And whatever you believe in, God's spirit, anything, whatever words you have for it, I believe that God put me in the positions that I'm in, and put you in the position you're in, to lead and to take care of yourself so that you can take care of others, and to truly love yourself on a deep, deep level. So just something I've been pondering and something I've been thinking about today, and I wanted to share that with you all. Enjoying a beautiful sunny day here in Nova Scotia, Canada. Would love to connect. Please reach out. Taking calls all week this week and all week next week, actually, upon our launch. So reach out. Be well. Much love.